all that I just said.
Come back from the bar.
We are now going to have star of the show, Bill, what's his name?
Oh, Thingamy! Right. Can I first of all say a big thank you to everybody who contributed to the fund to send Jerry away to Ireland for the And I thought possibly we might start on a patriotic note. Because it's St George's Day coming up, isn't it? And
23rd of April.
that's right. Not a lot of people know this, because they think St George never even came to Britain. Not only have I found an ancient piece of parchment which tells us otherwise, he did come to England, and he also came to Romford. Yeah, so it's all local stuff tonight, isn't it? And another unknown fact is it's the pantomime season. Oh, yes it is. Yeah, that'll do it. So let's combine the two. St George, he was a Turkish knight, he wasn't one of us, but that's alright. He'd have been rubbish in a Friday night fight in Romford. They'd get dressed up in armour bright, but dragons were few and a very rare sight. And his chances of finding a maiden was slight in Romford. He couldn't speak English, try as he might, he sounded like a girl because his trousers were tight. And I've heard it said that he was not very good at football. Now we got a chorus. St George is a foreigner, ain't that quaint? Oh yes he is.
Oh no he ain't.
Oh yes he is.
Oh no he ain't.
Holy roly day. St George is our patron saint. Oh yes he is.
Oh no he ain't.
Oh yes he is.
Oh no he ain't.
I'd rather have Boris Johnson. Now, just last week in Market Square there was fire and smoke and a stench in the air. People were running here and there, all in a terrible hurry. Now this is true, I solemnly swear I've heard this story everywhere. It was old Mark Self with his pants on fire after last night's chicken curry. But right behind it came to pass was a bloody great dragon with a spear up his arse, being chased by a geezer on a big white horse. Or it might have been a camel. Anyway, brave St George went riding by with his glass leg and his woolen eye and a cricket bat strapped to his thigh to London Dick. No, that's not it, is it? And his balls, they were enamel. Chorus. That's enough of that. St George is a foreigner, ain't that quaint? Oh yes he is.
Oh no he ain't.
Oh yes he is.
Oh no he ain't.
Foldy roldy day. St George, he is our patron saint. Oh yes he is.
Oh no he ain't.
Oh yes he is.
Oh no he ain't.
I'd rather have the Easter Bunny. It's all very well mucking around, but you really ought to hear the true story. This is what really happened. He says, there once was a maiden in distress with long blonde hair and a nice white dress, and although she was a real princess, she'd soon be a dragon's dinner. When along came George just passing by, when this young maiden caught his eye, "Oh, rescue me," was a plaintive cry. "I'll reward you with a tenner, or the equivalent in sexual favours, whatever." So George on his horse went preen and prance, waving in the air his trusty lance, and as the dragon did advance, he changed his mind and legged it. Now the dragon thought this a splendid game, although it was rather old and lame. They chased George, breathing, belching out flame, and then he had a heart attack and pegged it. Ah, poor thing. Sad, isn't it? St George is a foreigner, ain't that quaint? Oh yes he is.
Oh no he ain't.
Oh yes he is.
Oh no he ain't.
Foldy roldy day. St George, he is our patron saint. Oh yes he is.
Oh no he ain't.
Oh yes he is.
Oh no he ain't.
I'd rather have Prince Andrew. Oh, babe. Before my story gets much worse, I'll sing you just one final verse. Won't be time for me to rehearse, so this could all go wrong. But this story has a moral. Never with a dragon quarrel, or you could meet your Armageddon. And you'll have to bugger off just like Harry and Meghan. Oh, St George, he lingers on. His body is now long gone. His head's kept in a box in Rome. But England is still his home. Last time for the chorus. 2, 3, 4. St George is a foreigner, ain't that quite? Oh, yes he is. Oh yes he is. Foldy roldy ray. St Georgie is our patron saint. Oh yes he is. Oh yes he is. I'd rather have Liz Truss. Who's she? Do you remember? Or Jack the Ripper, Jimmy Savile, King Charles III or Gary Neville, Winnie the Pooh or Simon Cowell, Donald Trump or Enoch Powell, the Beatles, Elvis, Lady Gaga, Tinky Winky Dipsy Poe or Lana, Old Mother Moore, the South End Witch, Dave D, Dozy Biggie Mick or Titch, or just for a joke, why not some old bloke who sings around at your local folk club? And the Haverfolk audience and all, and the Haverfolk audience and all.